So, welcome aboard, everybody, and to this fresh episode of Pharoscion Global, promoting, supporting Vocal for Local, Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, as well as Startup India campaigns. And today I have somebody, whom I really admire, and the person is from Pune, Maharashtra, and have done some great job in last couple of years. So we have with us Mr. Krishna from Flourpicker. He's the founder of Flourpicker startup and has done some pretty cool job which we shall be discussing as we move ahead. And welcome aboard. How are you feeling? I'm quite sure a bit of nervous, a bit of excitement. How does it feel right now?
Yeah, a bit of, but this is the first interview. That's why.
This is our honor, I'm very serious. This is actually our honor that we got such opportunity to actually host you, because people like you, the great job which you are doing in solving such a big problem of the society, needs needful limelight. So please enlighten about yourself and, about Flourpicker as
well. Thank you, Rishi. Actually, I'm a mechanical engineer by qualification. But since beginning, when I started my career, since that time I was trying many things. So I started my career with mechanical industry. So after working for more than 15 years in mechanical industry, I switched over to software industry and I worked there. So total, I worked for 25 years. After that, then and after that, I thought, okay, now I work a lot for myself. I work a lot for the companies. But now it's time to work for some the part of the society, or maybe something new which we will bring to the society. So on that thought, I quitted my job and then I started Flourpicker.
Yeah. Perfect. So what exactly Flourpicker is all about?
Actually, in a very short word, Flourpicker is an online floor mill. Actually. Right now what people are doing for getting the freshly grinded flour, they have to purchase the grain and then some trips to the flour mill, right? They have to clean the clean the grains. So all this hassle, we are giving a solution to this hassle, and people can simply order on the mobile app, the Flourpicker app, and they can get their desired grain flour at their home. So this is all about the Flourpicker. Okay. And apart from that, Flourpicker is having around 50 products right now, out of which we have multigrain flours, we have whole grain flours, we have cold pressed oils, we have the bhajni flours. A lot of other things we are adding to this portfolio because nowadays people, post Corona, people are very health conscious and they wanted to eat healthy, right? Yeah. Unlike the packaged flour, freshly grinded flour is always good options for their daily preparation. So that's why I chose this.
That's really good to hear. And I don't know how many of you people know this, but Flourpicker was featured in ABP Multi as well. Do you know this? I'm quite sure you didn't. So, Krishna, talk about, your bite that got featured in ABP Multi, because I have seen it particularly and I really liked it. So yeah, I'm all excited to hear.
Yeah, actually, it was a surprise for me as well, because when we started 2 years back on 1st of July, so and there was a news in newspaper, just opening news was there, small news, and reading that news, one of the journalists of ABP Multi, he read that news and he called me. He said, what you're doing, because he thought this is a completely new thing which is coming in. So that's why he called me and asked more about it. Then after a couple of calls, he got a fair idea of the Flourpicker, and then he called the same day night. He said, okay, tomorrow I will be coming to you and we will covering your story. And then next morning he came. That was a pleasant surprise, right? And I was not prepared for that. And then next morning he came and he said, okay, we don't want a fake, customers or fake situation. We want a genuine scenario here. Yeah. So let me show, I will see your software and let me see what order is coming and then what happens to that order. I said okay. Then I was waiting for the order, as it was opening the last day, and that's why the order was very less, right? So the first order came, and I was happy, and he was also happy. Then he said, okay, show me now what will you do, right? So after coming the order, then I said, okay, I will show you the entire process, and he also planned to shoot it. Then order came. The order automatically got assigned to the business partner. Business partner means the floor mill man, and the order assigned to him. And then he grinded it. After grinding, then after completing the grinding, the notification was gone to the delivery boy. The delivery boy picked it up, and then it was carried to the home of customer, right? So all this process, and customer got it, and there was a smile on her face, because first time she got a freshly grinded floor as per her need, right? So she was happy. So this entire process was shoot by him, and then he made a story of it, and then he published on 4th of July. I mean, 1st of July we inaugurated, and then 4th of July this was published. So after that, I got a call from all over Maharashtra, because ABP Multi is seen in Maharashtra, and as well as it is seen in the world also. So I got a lot of calls that day. The call was not stopping. I
was getting a call right now as well.
Yeah. So and many people were asking, this is a very good idea. And you remember, like that time, the lockdown was on its peak. People were scared. Many people have stopped their work, job, and businesses. Absolutely. So in that, the people got a very good idea. The floor is a very simple thing, right? And out of it, if a business can be set up, so that was a good idea, and people were congratulating me that time. That was a very pleasant day for me.
Fantastic to hear, and I'm quite sure after this interview as well, I'll ask you that bite, and let's publish it in as many places as we can, because that actually gave a clear idea about how you people are handling the complete cycle. And I have my next question on similar front. So a lot of women would like to know, men also would like to know, which grains do you really use for this complete cycle?
Yeah, Rishi, actually, we are aiming to give all the grains, which are, the people used to grind it and make the roti or chapati or whatever preparation they want to prepare with the flour. All that we want to, that is our aim. But right now, we are giving almost more than, 10 types of grain millets. Okay. And we are giving the multigrains of these grains. So the thing is that we purchase it from the local market in Pune. The wholesale market, and then we thoroughly clean the entire grains, and then those are dispatched to the flour mill. So that, and after reaching to the flour mill, they get the order, and then they grind it, and the further things happen, like the notification goes to the delivery boy delivers it to the home of the customers. So that's pretty much a simple thing. Only the thing is that we have added, we have made use of the technology. We have mobile application. We have the website for this, for getting the order from the customer. And we have the central console, the admin console, to administer the entire business.
Right. That's good to hear. And so what type of product categories are available on the portal, and how do you really decide, okay, these are product categories which we should be going ahead with in our business?
Actually, the main idea is that, like, going back to the roots of Indian tradition, like the grinding the flour has the 1,000 years tradition. People, the ancient people, they used to grind it at home at the beginning of the day, and they used to grind it for the entire day, and the next day again they used to grind it, right? So and that way they were eating the freshly grinded flour. So nowadays it is not possible, because people don't have time. Even they don't have time to go to the flour mill and get it grinded for them. But And that's why the package floor came into the picture, right? And package floor have its own, disadvantage and advantages.
Right.
So yeah, but if you compare both the package floor and the freshly grinded floor, then freshly grinded floor has a lot of advantages, right, over the package floor. So due to the lack of time, people went away from the away from the grinded floor. And so with the help of this technology and the ease of mobile application, people are again turning to the freshly grinded floor. So that is the beauty of this business.
Understood. So are you planning to, onboard more such product categories, or how do you really make sure that, okay, we need to actually have this or that on our portal? Like, do you do surveys something, or how do you really figure
out? Yes. Yeah. Actually, right now we have grain product, which we can, turn to the flows. But recently we have added the cold press oil. That is also our traditional way of making the oil. And the other snacks items in Maharashtra tradition, like bhajani flour, so that also we have added. And further we are going to add a lot of multigrains, because the multigrain cannot be packaged because of its shelf life. So if the people want to consume multigrain, then they have to get it freshly grinded.
Yeah.
So we are going to add the multigrain. Right now we have the facility in our app. The people can customize their multigrain. People can add whatever they want. They can prepare a mix with the help of software, and they can order that product to the Flourpicker, and we grind it as per their instruction, and we deliver it. So that is the main product right now. In future, we have a lot of plans, and those we will implement step by step. But in this same area, flours and the healthy food.
Perfect. So my next question was actually on the same front, like how, as a customer, let's say, and I don't have time sitting in office, an IT guy normally as well, employees particularly, they don't have much time now to go to mills and all. So how can I place an order? Are there any delivery fee applicable, and what payment options are actually currently available? Would you like to talk on that front?
Yes, surely. Actually, we have a mobile application called Flourpicker. It is an app. It can be downloaded from Play Store very easily. It is free of cost. And once the application is downloaded, then we have got a lot of options there how to order. It is very, very simple, because what we have captured here, Rishi, is generally the floor mill person and the housewife or housemaker. What will be the communication between these two people when anybody goes to the floor mill? Then usually what happens, so this is my 5 kg wheat, and bhaiya, you grind it medium texture. Okay, so this kind of communication happens between them, so that we try to capture in our app. So all that instruction can be given using the app. Anybody can order the floor, then they can do the online payment. All online payment options are there. Okay, and once the payment is done, the order is placed, then they can sit back, relaxed at home. The freshly grinded flour will be delivered to them.
Perfect.
That's the process.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, and also with the mobile application, we have the website also. From website also they can. Currently, we don't have the application on iOS, and very soon we will.
Please order from website, so that should not be a problem, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so this is a very simple app, as people can use the WhatsApp without any training. So that the same way people can use this app.
Yeah. And are there delivery charges, or is it free? Like I'm really curious to know. A lot of visitors would like to know as well, at least people who are in Pune.
Yeah. Actually, when we designed this software and the entire process, so we thought that we will not charge the delivery for this, But later on, we realized that this is a heavy item because people can order 10 kg or 50 kg, 20 kg, right?
Yeah.
And unlike the other courier charges, those things are very light in weight. That's why the charges are less. Or sometimes people don't charge, like Zomato or other. They are not charging for delivery, right? But here we are giving the heavy. Yeah, we are giving. We are delivering the heavy stuff. Sometimes in some building there is no lift. People, I mean, our delivery boy have to walk. And he had to carry the weight. So that's why we are charging delivery, because these delivery boys are paid a bit heavily than the other deliveries. So that's why we are charging delivery charges. But once the break even is happen, then definitely we will be working on the delivery charges, and we will try to reduce the delivery charges.
That's good to hear. So let's say when you started, right? So a lot of challenges would have come, and you must have tackled them pretty well, I'm quite sure. Would you like to talk about a couple of such challenges when you started, and that too during COVID time? So I'm quite sure it must be very tough.
Yeah, actually, when we started developing this software, so that time COVID was not there. But when we came near to the inauguration, and all of a sudden COVID came in March 2020, right? Yeah. And we were worrying what will happen to our business, because we worked a lot on that, and now it's time to release the software and start the company. But that time COVID came all of a sudden, and that was a big challenge. But later on, in 15 days only, we realized that no, this is not a challenge. This is an opportunity, because people don't want to go out, and we can. Only the thing is that we have to take all the precautions while delivering, because people don't want to touch the delivery boys, or there will be a touchless
delivery, basically.
Contactless deliveries, right? So then we acquired that knowledge, and then we started contactless delivery. So that was a good opportunity there. And the other main challenge was, like, this is a completely new thing which we have brought to the society or to the business. Okay. So that the people don't know, and they have a lot of questions, like, if I order wheat, pure wheat, then what is the guarantee that the Flourpicker will give the Sihor only, and they will not give the other one? So that kind of challenge was there. But slowly, when we our marketing people, they talk to all the customers, or customer care, they also talk to the customers, and slowly then people started trusting on us, because they were getting what they have ordered, and they were getting the freshly grinded flour, because many customers were able to sense the warmness of the flour, because when the flour is grinded for some time, it is warm, right? So that warm is sensed by the customer, and then they said, okay, this is a freshly grinded flour. Mm-hmm. So apart from that, there are a lot of challenges. There were a lot of challenges, but we overcome it. But still, those challenges are not finished. We are facing every day new challenge.
Absolutely. Because, you're saying.
Yeah, I think this is a completely new market we are working for, and then we want to educate the people how to use this facility. Yeah. So that's why this is the biggest challenge, and we are enjoying educating the people to use this software.
That's good to hear. And so as an entrepreneur, or let's say a budding entrepreneur, I would really like to know, like, how do you actually organize yourself, your time? And then every entrepreneur is supposed to handle multiple tasks as a time, as we all know. So how do you manage, multiple task situation and, organizing time? Because everybody have 24 hours. I'm quite sure you must have cracked it this way, that way. What is your USP?
Yeah, frankly speaking, what 6 to 7 hours I'm giving for sleep, that's only the time which is used for me, myself. The rest of the time is for business. So that's the key. And Rishi, what I entrepreneur or the business promoter is like a pilot, right? He should know the mechanics of the flight. He should know the electrical, electronics, everything, right?
Absolutely.
He should know the geography, and he should know the history of the area where he's going. So entrepreneur is like that. He should know everything. He should not be very expert in that, but he should know all the things, right? So initially, when this is not my first business. In 2020 also I started one business, and that time also I got a good experience. So now it is helping me to run this business. So and I got a good team, and working with the team, that was my 25 years experience, because I worked in a team. Sometime I led the team, so that experience is being used here right now.
Perfect. So, what actually motivates you, or what is motivating Flourpicker? Let's say, for example, that, this is the reason we are after this particular idea. Like, there can be another ideas as well, which you can actually implement. So a lot of people actually ask this question: how do I fix that I would like to go ahead with this idea and not some other idea? So how, like what exactly it is which motivated you enough, or the team, that, Flourpicker is the one?
Actually, the main motivation is the sense of responsibility.
Right.
Here in Flourpicker, when I started this business, so very first thing I realized that, okay, I should have a good team. I should have a good co-founders. So I worked on it, and then I got fortunately I got a very good co-founders, and I got a very good team. So now here, as and when the people are joining Flourpicker, people are investing in Flourpicker. So the at the same time I am having a feeling of responsibility, and that the feeling of responsibility is motivating me every day to work more and more, and to bring in new ideas into the business.
Right. So that is actually good, because I'm quite sure, like a lot of people, they have 3 ideas, 4 ideas. Some people have more than that as well. And then they think, why this one not, and something like this. So, it should give them a better picture, a better clarity, why only to pick one particularly. If it really, gives you that enlightenment, or maybe that satisfaction, where you feel like, yes, this is what I can dedicate my life to. That is what I believe when I work for Pharoscion, as an everyday when I wake up. So I believe, and I relate with what exactly you've just said. So, if I have to talk about, let's say if you have a lot of money, like literally a lot of money, how would you really like to invest, particularly with Flourpicker? And then whatever is saved, how would you like to, go ahead and utilize that as well?
Actually, this business is started for after working for 25 years. If I start this business, then definitely it is for the not for the money, because I quit an IT job. I was getting a very decent amount there. So this came out of urge which is there to build something new, to bring something new to the society. And the main thing is that nowadays we can see lot of people have gone online, sabji wala or milk wala, everybody is online, but this section of the society, like flour mill, they were not online, right? And I thought this is a good idea to bring them under one umbrella of Flourpicker, and we can bring some uplift to them. We can bring some business to them. Their business will grow, and the same time the Flourpicker will grow. So we are establishing a network of the flour mill people, and giving them the business. So that is also good work, right? Even if I have a lot of money, I could have invested in one big flour mill, and I could have started my own business. But I don't want to do that. I'm a IT engineer, I'm a mechanical engineer, right? So I will not compete with the people who are underprivileged and they are struggling, to make their ends meet, right? So I will not compete with them. I will do something for them. So and keeping this thought in mind, I said, okay, this knowledge or whatever business idea which came in, we will use it for them, not for us. And I'm getting a satisfaction. Okay, something new I'm implementing. That is my satisfaction. That is the more valuable for me.
100%. So is Flourpicker is after I understand the idea or the execution which you have done from last 2 years, almost, if I'm not wrong, 2 years or more than that.
2 years, yeah.
2 years, right? So there must be resources which you guys have utilized in order to sail ahead and obviously to stand here where you are. So for our budding entrepreneurs or for our viewers, would you like to talk about few best resources which you have used? And you have, I'm quite sure ABP Multi is one, but let's talk about other ones as well. From technology front, I understand you have built app as well. What are the other channels which had helped you?
Actually, when we started, so that time I was not aware that what is the role of marketing in this business, because I was totally dedicated to the technical things which should be built, and we will form a business out of it. That was the thought that time. But later on I understood this is a D2C business, and now the technology is over. I have an application, the people are ordering from that. But now it is time to reach to the people and the maximum number of customers. So here marketing came into picture, and then I was feeling this is the biggest challenge right now to do the D2C marketing.
Yeah.
So then I started looking for a person who can do marketing for us. Okay, and fortunately we got a team member for that, and then we did the D2C marketing. But still we think that okay, that is our weak point, and we want to concentrate on that, and we do the rigorous marketing for D2C business. Okay. Yeah. Other thing is that my co-founders, they have got good knowledge, and they have got a very good interest in the business, and they are completely aligned with me to take this business to the next level. So this is a good resource. And another thing is that as I said, so running the business need a lot of things, not a single thing, right? A lot of things. So wherever possible, the friends from my friend circle, and they are also helping me a lot in this entire venture. Wherever required, some people guide me, some people I can consult with them, and I get a good consultation. So all these are resources, and I am making a good use of network which is there.
Yeah. So this even made me recall the fact that if you believe business is all about a person who have started it, that's not true. There is a family behind, there is a good friend circle behind, there may be investors behind, your employees behind, and your well-wishers behind as well. So 100% what you have said, I echo that, and it's all about taking everybody ahead and growing all together, any business, let it be. So on similar front, so if you're supposed to manage people, right, there come situations, and let's be very practical and very honest, there come situations where you may have to fire somebody else as well, right, who's not performing well, and you decide that okay, maybe for this organization this employee is not a good fit, or maybe some other challenge. So I was asking that how do you really manage that you're supposed to, let's say, fire a particular resource, or something is not working well in your organization and you really want to cut it off now. So how do you take such tough decisions?
So actually firing or asking people to leave, that is very, very tough step actually. But what I think in machinery, okay, the machinery runs with a lot of parts, right? And if one part is not working fine, then surely there will be a failure or there will be an accident if the vehicle is not, any part is not working, like the brake is not working, the vehicle is going to dash something somewhere.
Yeah.
So we need to replace the people immediately when they are not working as per your need or as per the requirement. But I believe in people, and I believe in transforming them into, or aligning them to our requirement of the business. But we try it first, and if it is not happening at all, then definitely there is no other way to replace the people with a good people.
I understand. So, because there comes a situation where somebody is supposed to take some critical, tough decisions as well, and a courage is really what it takes to go ahead with that. And I really appreciate all the entrepreneurs, all the business owners, who really have to, I should say, chew that bite as well. So, my very last question to you will be for this interview is like, what do you feel about the work which Pharoscion Global is actually doing, helping a lot of businesses in their digital transformation journey, your association about us, and your final remarks on campaigns like of Startup India, Vocal for Local, Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, which Union Government of India is running.
Rishi, when I met you, and I met your team as well, right? So I'm very, I can say that you have a very enthusiastic and young team, right? Well qualified team. And apart from your the developmental work or the business, you are doing this very good job. Like you are bringing various people on the platform where they can publish, or that they can exhibit their business. So that this is a very good thing, and I wish a very good luck to Pharoscion, and very good team, I can say. And one more thing I just want to add here, like I work with Pharoscion, right? And Pharoscion have given me more than that what was expected. I mean, what I was expecting, and they give me more than that. So that is a good thing of Pharoscion, which will take you to the new heights.
Thank you so much for that. All credits goes to the team, and your message I shall 100% forward. And your take on these campaigns, like which government is promoting, central government, in order to make sure that startup ecosystem flourishes and grows. So your take on like these campaigns like Startup India, Vocal for Local, Make in India, what do you feel about them?
That's actually that is a very good initiative. And if you see last few years, the startup movement have been started very rigorously. And I started one startup. There are a lot of people who are entering into the startup. They are quitting the jobs and coming to the startup. So that is the need of our right now. And the Make in India, all these startups are going to help Make in India initiative of government. So this is a very good thing, and you are also adding from your side to this initiative.
We are just trying our level best to actually let people know brands likes of yours who are actually doing some great job. So yes. With that, viewers, visitors, people, this is the end of this episode. And, I'm quite sure with what Mr. Krishna has spoken, enlightened, you must have got some idea and should help you in your journey as well. And we shall be seeing each other on the very next episode. Till then, take care of yourself and be safe. Thank you. Thank you so much again.
Thank you very much.